It is. Thank you very much, Suzanne. The book is called Calgary Book of Everything. Everything you want to know about Calgary, and we're going to ask anyway. Roberta McDonald is the author. Thanks so much for coming, Roberta.
Thank you for having me, Dave.
I think more than being an author, you're like the ultimate researcher in the world, aren't you?
Well, I spent a lot of time working on this book. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. Why'd you put it together?
Well, I think we wanted to provide something that gave Calgary's personality in a unique way. That wasn't just a list of the restaurants you go to or something about Banff or whatever. And the statistics that are in here, I think, are really interesting.
Well, they are. And who did you write it for?
I wrote it for John McIntyre, and they're actually doing them across Canada now. So they're going to be doing one in Edmonton.
What are they going to write in there?
I don't know.
It'll be a pamphlet.
Don't tell them that.
I'm just kidding. I'm from Edmonton. All right. And it's not just for people visiting here. Like Calgary, like we had a riot flipping through this.
Yeah, I learned tons, and I've lived here for 23 years, and every day I was going, really?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Now, you had a lot of different people contribute to this book.
That's right.
Where did you find the people that contribute?
Well, a lot of them I had just known over the years, and some of them you just, you know, it's the mayor.
Yeah.
You should have him contribute to the book, right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of time on the phone, a lot of time emailing, a lot of time over coffee and convincing.
And one of the people you got was Will Ferguson, great Calgary author.
Yeah, absolutely. And he came up with some wonderful statistics about the city, things that I didn't know, such as we are a very green city.
This is, I mean, we'll show this here.
Look at Will go there, hey?
Explain our green city, because you wouldn't think that Calgary would be known for being so green.
Well, we're actually using almost 75% renewable resources in all our city projects now, like the C train runs on wind power. And we're going to be using all LEED buildings. Every new building that the Calgary municipality builds is going to be LEED certified, so it has a minimal environmental footprint. So that's kind of awesome. And we also voted for more Green Party members in the last federal election than anybody except for Victoria. If you can believe that.
This is what Will Ferguson dug up, that more people voted for the Green Party here per capita than anywhere else other than Victoria.
That's true, yeah.
No idea. That's unbelievable.
Who would have thought it, hey?
Yeah, I would have not. Now, okay, we've been teasing this whole time about Aginla versus the mayor and what they make an hour. So you figured it out. What did you come up with?
He's close to $3,600 an hour at the end of the day, and the mayor is about $64 an hour.
So
I don't know, you might ask for a raise.
I think Dave should say, look, I take as many hits as he does. I should get some more money out of that deal, don't you? $64 an hour. Still not a bad wage, although not quite Iggy's level.
Yeah, well.
You know, you do what you can. Now, you also had Matt Masters, who's been sung on the show for us here.
Yeah, he's a great
country
guy,
singer,
hey?
cool guy. He came up with a list. I'll find it. What was
he did his top 5 honky tonks to hang out at, and he loves a bar named Sue.
Yeah.
Loves the Palomino Social Club just down the street there, and Broken City, of course.
So here's a bar named Sue. Now, I've made it my goal to get here this week. I have yet to go. Have you?
To Broken City?
No, bar named Sue.
Oh, bar named Sue. Yeah, I go actually probably about once a month, and I probably
really?
stay a little too late. It's a good time there.
That's what a guy who works here, and I don't want to reveal his name, Mike McEwen. He gets taken out by the police there at least once a week.
Oh wow,
yeah,
jeez.
Like he fights, and it's the whole. No, he's not like that. But sorry, bar named Sue. What are some other ones we can go to? Palomino.
Palomino, and also the Ranchmans. If you're having some trouble with your significant other, you go down there and drown your sorrows.
Is that how that
two-step. And that's according to Matt.
See, I didn't know that. Why didn't I have this list earlier? Well, that's why the book came out. Now, on the other side of things, you went to John Gilchrist. You said, all right, John, what if I want to go eat somewhere? Where am I going to go eat? Well,
John loves the Rimrock Room at the Palliser. And I think that he's in good company there. The Prince of Wales has dined there.
Really?
The Queen stayed at the Palliser back when she was here in the 90s. And yeah, it's a beautiful room. And I think it's worth the money to go there and just have a really nice dinner.
It is a bit chanchant, but it is very
It is
good
a little
food.
bit hoity-toity.
Yeah, no, but I mean, sometimes you want that. You want to put on the nice clothes and go somewhere nice to eat.
Gussy up a little bit, absolutely.
You know, Roberta, if you ever got all gussied up, I'd take you there.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
And he liked Rouge.
Yeah, he loves Rouge, and that's a beautiful old house, too. That's in there, too.
Beautiful.
And the Silver Inn, the home of ginger beef in Calgary, which was another one of our creations.
And do you buy that? I've heard that we invented ginger beef here.
Well, I don't know. It can't really be sourced. We haven't been actually able to prove it, but I don't know. It seems odd, doesn't it, that we would come up with something like that. But everywhere you go, have you ever been to any mall in Calgary? You can always get ginger beef.
It's like the French fries of Chinese food.
Kind of.
Don't you think?
But it's so good.
It is good.
When it's done
I'm
right.
sure equally healthy, too.
Oh, yeah, really good for you. Just like bacon.
We'll see, and they say that about the Caesar. The Caesar and ginger beef are the two, like,
well, the Caesar was actually invented at the Westin Hotel back in the day. It wasn't at Caesar's, it was the Westin Hotel.
It was?
Yeah, yeah.
See? Now, the arts community, we should talk really quickly. You talk about that in here.
Absolutely. I think that one of the things that I really am proud of as a Calgarian is our arts community is so vibrant and dynamic, and we have some of the most amazing creative people in this city. We have Chris Cran, we have Shelley Lillette, we have Brad Harms, we have wonderful musicians like Hot Little Rocket. The dudes are amazing.
Yeah.
And we also have a wonderful theater community, over 20 professional theater groups in Calgary.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, and we have the Grand Theater, of course, which is doing really well these days, and they did a great job of renovating that. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you want to know more, bookofeverything.com, and then you just find Calgary. There it is. Click, and then you can find yourself everything you want to know. Where else can I buy this lovely book?
At all the chapters in Calgary, you're carrying it, as well as McNally Robinson. And a friend of mine tells me it's at the airport. So if you're on the way out of town, you need a little piece of home, pick it up.
Calgary Book of Everything. Everything you want us to know about Calgary, and we're going to ask anyway. Roberta McDonald, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.